We have the Dyers Hut unlocked, so let's go construct that build and make all of our dreams come true. I think that Henry has nearly finished off his house upgrade, so we will get him coming out to upgrade this then for us. Which will be absolutely grand, because that means that all of our coloured stained items will no longer be an issue for me to deal with. So items like these white stained glass blocks for Anderson will no longer be an issue for me to deal with. The brewing stand, on the other hand, will still be an item that I will need to go teach to an idiot. I think that might be the mechanic, actually. Yep, it certainly was. I will still need to supply the mechanic with some blaze rods though, but we have plenty of blazing combs, which I can combine together, then stick them straight into this centrifuge for them to give us out some blaze rods. Also, that is just a very satisfying sight, all of those combs just spinning around in there. Henry is working on the colony's very first level 4 house, which is this one here. He is 90% done with it, is currently going to the wrong house, so that might take a bit longer for him to complete. But it's certainly looking not too bad inside. But this upgrade will give the colony an additional bed for an additional idiot, so that's going to be rather pleasing. Oh, is this a way for someone to spy them in the shower? Cool. But that's it complete, and he should now move on to do the Dyers Hut. He has just picked up the Dyers Hut build, is already 30% supplied for it. There are a few different coloured items here for it, of course there will be, but mainly banners and wool by the looks of it. So I'm not expecting that to take him too long to get it up, especially because it is only at level 1. I think whilst we're out here then, let's also start upgrading Lettuce's Enchanter's Tower. I think Valerie is about done with a Courier's Hut upgrade, so we will get her doing that. We need this building here up to level 3 so that we can unlock the more scrolls research within the university. The scrolls will be nice to get because they can be quite handy for the colony, but basically that research path line, that unlocks our way towards getting the miner here up, the nether miner that is. So we do need that building up at level 3 first of all, then we can start the construction of the nether miner. And this is certainly going to be a fun build for whatever builder picks it up. Not dangerous at all. Well, on the open request list, we now have in a lot of requests for coloured items, alongside some different framed items here for Henry. And yep, I may have inadvertently pissed off an Enderman or 2 down there, so I kind of regret life decisions. But the framed items here should be a very simple recipe then for our sawmill, and all the coloured banners will need to be taught to Asuna, our Fletcher here as well, so that's going to take a little while. That's now all of the coloured banners being taught to the Fletcher, although we will now need to supply them with the coloured wool for it. Which is unfortunate, seeing as it is the Dyers Hut who would learn those coloured wool recipes, but until we get it up, I will need to go supply them with that. It's a good job then that I have so many different types of dyes down here, just to make this process so much easier on me. And look at this for service then, Asuna. I will give you all of these dyes right into your hut there. Brilliant. Take them all in, make all of those banners, and I think we are good to go. I have just seen in the open request list that Aiden is looking for 46 light blue banners with nearly 300 light blue wool required for it. That is a ludicrous amount of blue wool. What are you doing for that? A residence. I believe it's this house here that he's upgrading. Which is getting some nice quartz in, which I definitely approve of. But 46 banners, I certainly do not approve of. Oh, this is also nice inside actually. Well, that can definitely wait on the Dyers Hut getting up, because I am not going to dye all of those things for him. the dyer will do that for us. Speaking of which, the Dyers Hut is now up at 92% here. He is just awaiting in a few more items, but this will flag off as done pretty soon. Yep, just like that actually. Excellent, let's get an idiot into this then. Alejandro, you will be the one for us. And thank you very much then, Valerie, for upgrading the courier's hut. Now hopefully you will go pick up whatever I set you to go do next. As for you, Alejandro, you have a lot of light wool that you will now need to dye for us, so get to it. Oh, and some white stained glass as well, seeing as Anderson has been waiting on that. Valerie has picked up the Enchanter's Tower, that's what we set her, and she is requesting in some cobblestone extra shingles alongside a blast furnace at the moment. Which is fine, let's go quickly teach those recipes. The blast furnace should be a blacksmith recipe, I believe. Yep, indeed it was. So now over to the stonemason to teach the cobblestone one, and I think that's everything off of the list for the moment. Yes, that seems to be the case here, although I will need to supply the colony with a lot of flowers by the looks of it. And what an absolute chore that's going to be for us. Okay then, Marine, I know that you are still working on the town hall upgrade at the moment, which I believe is now up at 90%, but you are still requiring quite a lot of items in here, of which I do have a few on me for you. So let's spend a little bit of time here just giving you everything that I possibly can for this, just so that we can get this building up finally. And that should then be everything you're going to require for it. Brilliant. So Marine is now 100% supplied for this build. I have no idea how much longer it's going to take her here, but we should at least get this up a lot sooner than later now. As for Anderson, who is working on a level 4 upgrade to our university, this too has also been taking a hell of a long time here, son. We are 60% done with it and 60% supplied, so we have a bit of work to do here to get him caught up. Take what I have on me at the moment and we will try our best to supply you with the rest here. And to be fair, that is pretty much everything that I've got then for you, apart from these orange brick extra shingles, which I just cannot be arsed making for you. The colony at least needs to do something here. That was an awful lot of resources required for it. But at least I do have a few spare resources then that I can give here to Valerie for her Enchanter's Tower. Just a few more stone bricks and stairs to go. Which, look, that's them then fulfilled for you. As for Henry and his 1 million blue banners, there does seem to be a little bit of a hold up here at our Dyers Hut. For some reason he is requesting in some blue wool in order to dye it into the light blue variant of it. That doesn't seem right to me. No, the recipe just simply calls for some white wool here. Right, not really sure what's going on here though. I have cancelled it for now, and whenever it becomes daytime he will pick that back up. Hopefully not requesting blue wool for it, and just actually go ahead and dye the light wool. Or the white wool even. We are trying to make light blue wool. Too many bloody dyes on the mind. Nope, he is still absolute adamant about having in 276 blue wool here, alongside white wool I believe. I get the feeling that's a warehouse stocking issue, which I will need to go check in on the warehouse, just to see how many wool types that they have within there. But I really doubt that they have nearly 300 blue wool within the warehouse, of which maybe they want to dye that white. I have no idea what's really going on there. The warehouse does have quite a lot of different wool in here, which is nice. 161 blue wool though. No, this still really doesn't make sense to me. You know what? If you want a job done right, do it yourself. Well, there is yet another house then up to level 4 for us, so thank you very much, Aiden. Let's see where all these damn light blue banners have gone into. Oh yes, definitely worth it. But that is yet another bed then for another idiot within the colony, so I really can't complain all that much. Plus, this house is actually looking really not too bad inside. Foster has just completed another house upgrade there for us. Not sure if that's level 3 or level 4, but regardless, it's another bed. And Valerie is just putting in the final touches here to our level 2 Enchanter's Tower. We are 95% done with it, just a few more ladders and torches. And good to see you finally making some light blue wool here then, Alejandro, as you should have done in the first place. But at least that is the Enchanter's Tower now up at level 2. Thank you very much, Valerie. Let's get you straight back here upgrading this to level 3 next. And the final builder then for today will be back to Marine, who is now 99% done with the Town Hall upgrade. And holy crap. This is a huge difference to the build. Wow. It looks so much better now that it's open in here. Although they've removed the little middle part. But the Town Hall block is still there at least for us. We are 99% done with this. She is just putting in a few more torches. And then we are good to go here. Oh, is that the super smelter now up for us? Oh, it is. We will get some coal and some cobblestone into this and start producing us a lot more stone within the colony, seeing as we really need it. But here is Marine right here, just doing the final touches then with these torches. And I've got to admit, this is some expansion to this build. And look, it now even takes us out onto the barracks. Even better. But there it is then, in all of its level 3 glory. I absolutely dread to think what level 4 is going to require.